Hi everybody, Master Ernie T here with Awaken Within. Hope you're doing well. I want to jump right into this video on saying, first of all, thank you so much for accompanying me on the path of my first part of my journey. And my journey continues. I really didn't get a lot of answers, but what I did was get a shift. I felt things moving. I stopped trying too hard. I just stopped pushing and forcing for answers. I knew my time there was not going to be well if I kept pushing, right? It got emotional at sometimes because I was trying so hard. I wasn't enjoying myself. And I finally just released and let go, said, I can't do this. I'm just going to be aware of things opening up to me, and I just can't force it. And I learned that lesson in 1997 when I woke up after being out all night and don't remember coming home. It was my last night of drinking, because when I woke up that next morning, I said, if I do this again, if I do this one more night, I'm not coming home. There's something bad that's going to happen to me. My life was falling apart. I was doing the best that I possibly could with what I had and where I was, but it wasn't good at all. And later that day, I was thinking about asking for help. And, a guy like me, where I come from, a man's world, I'm a guy, martial artist, master teacher, black belt, tough guy. There was just no way in heck I was going to ask someone for help. There was no way. What would my students think? What would my family think? What would my friends think? I just can't do it. It's a sign of weakness if you ask for help. That's how I was brought up. Long story short, the next best thing that I thought would be, and I'll never forget it, I was sitting alone at Cold State Park in Bristol at a picnic table, and I think I actually dropped to one knee because I heard that may work. Now again, I wasn't connected with God or any kind of spiritual practices really. I was just pretty much self-will run riot, let's just say, and. But I did. I don't know if I heard it from someplace, but I don't know if I read it someplace, but it said, just drop to one knee and ask for help. Let go and let God. Just ask for help. And I did that. I said, dear God, if there is a God, I don't even know, right? I need help. I can't do this on my own. I give up. And I thought I was like giving up on trying, but I was just giving up on doing it myself and trying to find the answers to get well. And that was the beginning. I sent that intention out there with all the feelings and emotions I had, not knowing what I was doing. And I let it go. And that started my journey in recovery and healing. I went from there. Kind of the same thing that I did in Naples, because I just knew it wasn't going to go well. I wasn't going to enjoy myself. I was going to be miserable, and I didn't want to do that. I kind of let things go. I was aware of things. I went back and forth with it a little bit. I came up with some ideas on how to deal with things, how to journey through things when I got back home. And I also knew that it wasn't all going to happen, or probably nothing going to happen while I was away. So just enjoy the journey, but be aware and be open, right? And I got a chance to enjoy myself better. Obviously, the weather in Naples, and of course, some great people that I always see while I'm there. And you know who I'm talking about. So thank you so much for just hanging out and talking. And I'm not going to mention the names yet because I'll ask you permission, but I want to thank you so much because you meant an awful lot to me. Always do, but especially this time around as I was going through what I was going through. And but I used that lesson I learned in 1997. I said, that this is it. I can't do it all. I did feel a shift. I felt as though that things were moving. Things were opening up. And that was the beauty of really those 3.5 weeks that I was in Naples. I just couldn't push anymore, and I let it go. So things are still shifting and moving and getting some better ideas where I'm going. But I'm back here in Rhode Island. I'm looking forward to regular, videos and content now that we're going to get into really learning more about ourselves and how we can better ourselves in our health and our wellness. We're going to be getting into things like plant medicine in my next videos. I'm going to be putting out at least 3 videos a week now. And I really want you to connect with me also. And so you can always leave comments and the like buttons, and of course subscribe. And if you have any questions or comments that you think that may be personal, you can always private message me as well. But looking forward to some really, really good videos that I'm going to put out there for you. And so we all can grow, right? And just feel better about ourselves. And so we can make others feel better as well. I hope you have a fantastic day. Thank you so much. And looking forward to my next part of my journey and you being there with me. Thank you so much.